it is some bullshit. All right, we got another question from DeAndre. Check this out real quick.
Hey Flock, so I've been working this job for about a year and a half, and I feel like it's like the right job for me. Pays really well. I like my coworkers. Hours aren't too crazy, just regular 9 to 5. But I kind of struggle with the idea that, I have somewhere that I have to be 40 hours a week for the next 25, 30 years. And I don't know, I was wondering if you had any thoughts on just 9 to 5s in general, or if you had any advice for anybody who's just struggling to get used to that lifestyle. Because it's cool and all, but I kind of miss being a bum up in college, just chilling at the house, not going to classes. So if you had any advice about living that adult life, let me know.
You want some advice about living that adult life? First off, that's actually pretty good. Cause it's definitely an adjustment. I always giggle when I hear somebody say, "Yeah, I'm working a 9 to 5." I laugh at that because I work 6 to 6. I work 12 hours a day. 4 days a week, sometimes 5 days a week. So that's why when you hear me say I don't have that type of time, when you hear me say that, I work a lot, so I don't have time to do this. I don't have time. I'm not always around and shit. That's what I mean by that. And then on top of that, I have children I have to take care of. I got kids. I got sons that I gotta help raise. And actually, I'm going to get them the second I'm finished recording this. So, all I can tell you is, man, after a while, you get used to it. It's how they say time heals all wounds, and time heals whatever situation you in. Time will get you through it. That's pretty much all it is, man. It's time, muscle memory. After a while, I know me and Nomad talk about this a lot. About wishing you didn't have to work so much. But I feel like with me, I don't like. I feel you on not liking having to be somewhere at this time on this day every week, every day at this time. You have to be there. You can't just say, all right, well, I don't feel like doing that shit today. I'd rather just sit at home and do this shit. Most of the time when I'm off work, that's what I'm pretty much doing, because I just try to enjoy being at home, because I don't have the time to enjoy being at home the rest of the fucking week. So I'm trying to get so much shit done. I still gotta clean my fucking house up. I still gotta mop my floors and clean this, do this, wash a bunch of clothes, and you look up and the day is fucking gone already, and before you know it, you right back at work. You gotta try to go out. If you got a girl and shit, you gotta make sure that situation is good, because you don't want her to feel neglected. Being an adult and having responsibilities, man, it's not easy, bro. When your parents would tell you that shit, you and your parents always all you got to worry about doing is going to school and coming home. Y'all ain't got shit to worry about. I never seen that to be so true until I heard myself telling my own son that. It's you turn it to your parents, bro. It's funny how that shit happens, but if you don't have kids and shit, it's a lot easier. If you don't have children and shit, it really is, because you don't have to worry about anyone else other than yourself. But that don't make it any less complicated, especially if you're not used to it. Like you said, you used to being a bum and just sitting on the couch and shit like that. It's welcome to adulthood, fella. I don't really know what else to tell you other than it happens. You have to deal with it. You have to just learn to accept that what it is. It also, before I forget, it makes you a master of time management, yo. I'm telling you, you'll be surprised how thorough you are at time management. You only have 2 hours to get something done. Like me, I'll be well, I need to go to the grocery store and I need to go here and do this. And I know I got to be back by this time. And you'll look up and you'll do all that shit in 45 fucking minutes to an hour. And you'll have a whole nother half hour to, to yourself and be damn, how the hell I do this? I left out at 1 and it's only 3:10. You know what I'm saying? Right now. And I did all that in that time. You'll be a master at time management. It actually helps you sometimes with managing your time, because when you got all day to do nothing, guess what you're going to do all day? Nothing. That's what you're going to do. You're going to do absolutely nothing all day. And then the time is just going to pass you by. And you're going to look up 2 fucking years done went by. And you damn, I was talking about doing this shit in 2017. And I still ain't done it yet. because nothing pushed you to do it. Nothing pushed you to say, all right, well, I only got X amount of time to do this, that, and the third. I got all the time in the world. And then when you look up, you don't let all the time in the world pass you. I'm telling you, I've been there, bro. So I've done that shit before, man. So I know, like, all I can say is the one thing it has done for me on a positive note is helped me manage my time better. It helps me put a lot more things in perspective and say, all right, this day I need to do this. I need to make sure this done, this done, this done. And then I make sure it actually gets fucking done. Or if I don't do it that day, I got one more day to do it. And I never try to wait till the last minute to do shit. Because then when you do that, you end up rushing and you make mistakes. So hopefully that shit helped, man.